saltwater can damage camera and video equipment. Thank you.
Seaworld. Show das baleias.
Saltwater runs through our veins. We're animal lovers, science nerds, adrenaline junkies, and dreamers. The ocean is what drives us. It's a part of us, and it's time we protect it. We are on a mission to stop an extinction. One dolphin at a time. One coral reef at a time. We do it
Olha lá, amor, tá
because we
abrindo os
act
portões.
and
Ó, as
inspire
crianças
others
já
to
podem.
act. And we have a whole lot of fun doing it.
Tá abrindo os portões, as baleias já vão poder vir pra cá.
See it here,
Ali da direita já abriu.
save it there. From park to planet.
Tá cheio.
One interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse, critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and
Nossa,
beyond.
como é rápida! Que linda! Chega, me emociono.
This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to Seaworld's Orca Encounter. My name is Jen and I'm honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal.
Intriguing. O nome dele.
There's nothing like seeing killer whales up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this orca encounter will help you better understand this magnificent creature and everything they represent.
Olha, galera, ó, tem uns ali que tá com capa. Gente, é lindo, é incrível. Eu tô super emocionada. De ver essa criatura de Deus linda. Olha, botando de ladinho. Viu? Botou a cauda de ladinho, Edson. Ai, Jesus, que lindo.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey,
Abriu ali.
social structure, and
Olha pra
habitat.
esquerda.
As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side.
Mas vai vir outro.
Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean.
Tá entrando, ó. Entrou. Duas.
When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above,
Ai,
giving
parece que é
them the
filhote,
perfect
né?
camouflage.
Ó, pequeno e grande. Bicho inteligente. Ó, já chamaram, ó. Olha lá.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder. And Corky is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics.
Ó, aqui, ó.
Corky's blowhole is perfectly located for taking quick breaths at the surface. Even the location of her eyes works to her advantage. It might look like they're located in those wide oval eye patches, but this is a visual distraction. Her eyes are actually located in the dark parts of her face, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on her back is called a dorsal fin. The dorsal fins help stabilize the whales while they swim. There's no skeletal structure to support the height and weight of that dorsal fin, so over time you might start to see them curve under the weight of gravity. The flippers on either side of their body are called pectoral flippers. The pectoral flippers help the whales to stop and steer while they're swimming. Unlike the dorsal fin, the pectoral flippers do contain bone. In fact, they have 5 bony digits, just like a human hand. The lobes on either side of their tail are called tail flukes. The tail flukes are the engine of the killer whale and can propel them almost 30 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. But they swim the fastest and they use the most power. When they're propelling, they're nearly 10,000 pounds up and out of the water.
A cabecinha de fora, que lindo.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation.
Tu viu a nadadeira viradinha?
Whistles to
Ah,
socialize
esse
in the
aqui, ó,
pod.
é aleijadinho.
And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at Seaworld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well.
Eles falam com a mamãe.
This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. A pectoral slap might be used to show dominance or to get the attention of whales in the surrounding area. For example, a mother might use a pec slap to get the attention of her calf. But when the whales really want to get noticed, they breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate, communicate, and get a better view of their surroundings. Blow slaps are another form of body language that killer whales can use. So it's no surprise they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as Pika demonstrates a similar movement and behavior right here. Antarctic orcas will create waves washing over floating blocks of ice, knocking seals into the water. Makani's going to demonstrate a similar wave-making technique, showing you one of the many intriguing and complex hunting strategies killer whales have developed around the world. Crashing in front of you, but you can't really imagine the power of the wave until you have experienced it firsthand. Luckily, I have a very brave volunteer who's going to experience the power of the wave. Come on down. All right, so you're going to have a seat right here. Very good, and you're going to hang on to this handle. Very good. You should move. It looks like you're holding on tight. Let's see. I think Corky is going to be swimming around the perimeter of the pool really fast. And if you look this way, you'll see her coming in just a moment.
Olha a Josa.
You're doing okay. She's almost
Olha a Josa, vai tomar banho.
She made a mistake.
E ela foi do outro lado.
So now we're going to have my Pika come over to
vontade pra se molhar.
Now, because killer whales are found in all parts of the ocean, it's no surprise they eat all kinds of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than Makani here. So how does a whale the size of Makani eat a whale the size of that blue whale? It's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of the everyday life of killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. You'll often see killer whales showing off their playful side both in the wild and here at Seaworld. Porpoising is when whales swim fast to the surface, breaking out of the water briefly.
Para de comer.
You'll see them doing this when riding in the wake of a boat or when surfing a wave. Killer whales like to be touched and they'll rub their bodies on rocks and other surfaces when they can. Watch as Makani demonstrates a similar rubbing technique right here.
Gostou? Compartilhem, comentem, porque é lindo demais. Bye bye.
Killer whales also imitate one another in the wild.